Hello everybody, Jordan here, and today we've got another video for you guys. And today we've got a livery of the Now I've got a lot of explaining to do right now. As you can notice, in the past week I've uploaded absolutely no Minecraft content at all. And you're probably wondering,
Jordan, what the heck is up with that? I don't want to see no stupid takeoff or no stupid P3D. And what are you doing with X-Plane? You don't even use X-Plane anymore. What the heck happened to that?
well, my fellow friend, quite frankly, I was going on a trip somewhere. I actually got to fly on the 737 MAX. You'll be seeing that later, whatever. And I realized I was going to be gone for a few days, so I said, you know what? I'm just going to have some videos scheduled to upload, so deal with it. And that's what happened. The P3D video, that Amsterdam one, I wanted to do that for a long time. I actually recorded that a good week ago. I just never edited it, so anyway, we're back to Minecraft, and as you can notice, it's a whole new scale, so yeah. Also, excuse Zap being a freaking moron in the background, tweaking the tail after I told him, hey, I'm recording. Quite frankly, he's making it look worse and worse with every block he's tweaking right now, so yeah, just ignore that. Because I missed literally 3 weeks of Livery of the Week, I decided to, hey, let's just do 3 liveries in one video. Wow! We're doing 3 liveries of United 747-400 in 1/1 scale. Aircraft by mine, tweaked by everybody else. Who cares? If you watch the jetway tutorial, this is the aircraft I worked with on it, so yeah. Now, I do know that the rainbow livery did fly on the United 747-400. However, I just now realized that, and I'll just put it in the showcase, so shut up and deal with it. Our first livery right here that Zap is still tweaking on the tail because he's a freaking moron is the United/Continental merger livery. So, yeah, during the merger, they made this livery. The problem with this scale, though, is, while you could put an interior in here, guess what? We don't have one. So that's a problem. That's also another reason why I have opted to do 3 liveries, since, you know, just showing the exterior plane, you can't really get much out of that, so we're gonna show 3. Great! So as you can see, this is 1/1 scale, which equates 1 meter equals 1 block. So quite frankly, this is the most quote-unquote realistic 2-player scale that we have. So let's just say, this is how big the 747 is compared to Steve in Minecraft, so voila! We've got the landing gear right here, the engines, and I swear somebody's gonna get stabbed. Over here at the engines, we have the 4 Pratt & Whitney PW4062 or PW4000 engine variants for this aircraft. They're really small, as you can see. Compared to like the other scales we built in, this is really small. Each of these engines are rated up to 63,000 pounds of thrust. Multiply that times 4 and you've got yourself a pretty dank machine. You've got the winglets for the 7.4, which, I mean, again, this is pretty small compared to... Actually, no, I'm going to take that back. Compared to our other 7.4s, this isn't that small. We've got the landing gear, and as you can see, in this scale, it's kind of hard to put all the landing gear down, so mine ended up going with this, and this was a brilliant idea. Congratulations, mine. I'm super proud of you, buddy. We got the gear doors as well for the aircraft, and we also have flap track fairings, but again, this is 1/1 scale, so it's like a lot smaller. So also got some pretty sick wing detail. Again, mine did a really good job with this aircraft, so GG mine. If you want to go see his channel and his, quite frankly, fanboying Tesla, go check him out. Links in the description. So at the front of the aircraft, it just states Star Alliance logo, and then we just have the Continental colors in there. We also have the registration right there, and we have the stabilizer of Continental Airlines right there. As we all know, this livery was retired last year because United wanted to flipping wreck the 747, so GG! The next livery we have is Blue Tulip. Now, I have a lot of things to say about this livery. First of all, it's kind of wrong because there's like shading, and in 1/1 scale, I can't necessarily do a lot of shading. So that's why the tail looks stupid, and this is also why the fuselage looks a little stupid. So yeah, right here, it's supposed to be like a really light color, but guess what? I don't really have a block for that, and I mean I do, but I don't have slabs nor stairs for it, so we had to work with this. And this stripe is supposed to like fade to a lighter shade, but again, I don't have the blocks for that, so deal with it. You have the Blue Tulip logo design on the stabilizer. Quite frankly, really wish they'd go back to something like this because it's pretty nice. Another cool feature about this livery was that the entire pylon was painted this color, which is a pretty dank thing that they did, so GG United, why aren't you this creative anymore? We have the older United Airlines logo, as well as it states just, you know, United Airlines right there. So, yeah. We also have the Star Alliance logo over there, and yeah, pretty nice. Oh, another thing I like to mention in this scale, it's probably best that it's so small for flight decks that we've opted to do this, and you're supposed to kind of imaginate where the window is, so yeah, but I think it looks pretty well when you do this, especially that, you know, we can't necessarily put a glass block there, and putting a glass block there really isn't a smart choice and looks stupid. Another cool detail that's been added to these aircraft is that the window alignment is considerably improved, especially on the 7.4s, because it takes like 3 times longer to paint the windows because they're not all one direction anymore. Other than that, there's not much more to discuss about this livery, except that they had this on a 7.5 for Oprah once. That was a thing. Oh! We also have cargo holds. So over here is the cargo hold at the forward of the aircraft, and if we can go to the back of the aircraft, we have the aft cargo hold. Yeah. You know, one of these things blew open once. Well, it wasn't very good. We have the engines and all that in the winglets, which look pretty hot. As you see, I actually did be able to get some shading done on this winglet, but for the fuselage, surprisingly, no. Our final livery today is United Airlines Battleship Gray. Personally, one of my favorite liveries of all time, really. Now, I know this is not the last livery for United Airlines on the 747. They also have the Sunrise livery, Star Alliance, and a few other things here and there. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna stop here because I forgot about the other liveries until I started recording. So as you can see, this livery kind of incorporates all the cool stuff about all the classic United Airlines aircraft. We have the painted pylon, which again, I wish they did that because that's really cool. We have the awesome, you know, dark Battleship gray color, as well as just the really cool kind of like Times New Roman. It's probably not Times New Roman, but it looks like that a little bit. Font for United Airlines. We have the blue underbelly, blue winglets with the alternating colors right there. We also have the stabilizer, which Zap ended up helping a little bit with that, but really cool design there. And in reality, this stripe, it's red and orange, but red is like a better looking color for it in the scale, because I don't have space for that. On this side of the aircraft, it's also flipped. Yay, that's another thing I really love about this scale. It's a lot faster to flip planes and get them done. Ignore the okay. We also have Northwest because Zap's a freaking idiot and he's a fanboy of Northwest. I mean, I'm a fanboy of Southwest, but at least my airline's in business. Jokes aside, Northwest was a pretty dank airline. Please don't cyberbully me in the comment section. I absolutely love their 757s and the bowling shoe livery, so don't bully me, please. Forgot to mention there's other details on the 7.4 that I just didn't point out in the first aircraft, such as here's the auxiliary power unit. We have the horizontal stabilizers, the vertical stabilizer. Quite frankly, I really like how this aircraft looks, especially in this scale. I mean, if you zoom it in and start doing this, it's like, look at that. That's pretty nice. I really like that. This is probably one of the most accurate planes we've actually done, and surprisingly, it's this small because all the other planes you do either have some scaling problems or proportions or other stuff. If you want to see what I'm talking about, go pull up one of my older 747 videos and compare it to this, and it's like, aside from Squeaker Jordan, it's like proportionally and dimensionally the plane is wrong. So also, since it's a Boeing, it's an 80s Boeing product, we tried to put the wood for the cockpit so it can kind of appear to be one of the older Boeing flight decks. So yeah, that's another thing. Anyway, that's pretty much all we have for today in terms of showcasing. Now, just a quick little announcement. Livery of the week, it's not dead, nor is Minecraft. I just had to take a little break. Please feel free to leave down comments and suggestions for what you want to see next. Start leaving suggestions for what you want to see a showcase on. Let's say you want to see a VC-10. Sure, leave a comment about that. You want to see maybe a comet. Leave a comment about that. Maybe you want to see some Russian airliners, Chinese airliners. I don't care. Leave some comments below because we need to do some new stuff besides Boeing, Airbus, Bombardier, Embraer, etc. Anyway, also, regarding that, Livery of the Week, feel free to leave below any suggestions and comments towards that because, you know, I'm running out of ideas. I'm not running out of ideas. You guys are giving more comments than ever. It's just I'm just being too lazy and saying, that's a hard livery. I don't want to do that. So, yeah. Feel free to leave comments below on whatever livery you want. I don't care if it's hard or not. We'll look at it and consider it, I guess, but anyway, that's all we have for today. If you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out all my other stupid content if you want to see that. Anyway, I'm Jordan. Thanks for watching. Also, at the time of this upload, the 737 Ultimate-900 beta was released. So, Go check that out. And stop spamming my inbox about that, too. I appreciate that. Anyway, bye. Hey, Jordan right here in post-production right now as I'm editing this. Just a little note, I also recorded myself doing a painting time-lapse of these aircraft and these liveries, so I might upload those two as like a video because, you know, quite frankly, I am out of content and out of ideas. So, just a little update for that. Also, let me know if you want to see anything about the 737 MAX 8 thing. I was gonna initially just upload the takeoff and landing, but I recorded so much of it, I might as well just be like, the Southwest 737 MAX experience or something like that. Anyway, that's all for doing it. Also, 70 Ultimate's out. I know I mentioned that in the video, but check her it out. So, yeah.